Welcome, welcome, welcome. We'd like to encourage everyone to take their seats if you would like a seat, or you're able to continue standing if you like to as well. So we'll get started pretty shortly. Did everyone get a chance to get here early enough to get some tacos? Anybody get some tacos earlier? Okay. Thanks to our vendor, Taco Sinaloa, and our amazing staff at BCC for putting this all together. We figured that it takes just as much time and energy to plan a dinner party for 10 as it does for 1,500. So why not do it for 1,500, right? So that's what we did today. All right. So we'll get started. Well, good afternoon and welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony of BCC's newest building, found here at 2118 Milvia. This will be a new fixture to downtown's Berkeley skyline. My name is Sean Brooks. I'm the Vice President of Business Administrative Services here at Berkeley City College. Thank you, thank you. And I'll be your MC today as we showcase some of the highlights of the new building and we recognize our contributing partners in this process. I know many have waited for years for this to finally happen and to occur, and here we are. Today is the special day for us. So thank you for all who were able to make it and attend, as well as to all your work that you've put in for this project. I think 360 Concepts, our PR firm, let us know that we had over 135 RSVPs. And so we see the well-attended event as well. So we wanted to set a Peralta groundbreaking ceremony record, and I think we have today. So thank you all who are here. We've dubbed this event as Taking Education to the Streets. So today, BCC is taking over Center Street, and so we want to continue to take over Center Street and to continue to grow. We know that we're an urban campus that is right in the middle of downtown Berkeley, so we don't offer the same amount of open space as some of our other Peralta colleges have. However, we have great streets, and Berkeley has great streets. And so we want to celebrate the street, and so that's why we're here, and we want to bring this event to the street. Now, with streets actually comes land, because you really can't have streets unless you have the undergrounding asset, which is the land. And so to start our program today, we'd like to have a land acknowledgement. And so at this point in time, we'll invite up our student trustee, Natasha Masson, who will deliver that for us. And so Berkeley City College, let's give a round of applause for Natasha. So Berkeley City College, as well as Peralta, we're student-centric, we're student-focused. And so we wanted to start our program with a student, and we'll be ending our program with a student. So it's all about the students and in terms of how we deliver our education. So as we invite up Natasha, Natasha is a full-time student here at Berkeley City College studying business, and she began attending BCC in 2002. This upcoming fall semester, she'll be transferring and continuing her pursuit of a bachelor's degree. She credits BCC as being the catalyst for her interest in business and advocacy, and is grateful for the opportunity to acknowledge the land our institution occupies today. Now, I will say that Natasha will be transferring to UC Berkeley, and she got into the STEAM. Go Bears! It brings, it's real warm because Natasha is going to UC Berkeley, and she got into the STEAM High School of Business, which is an accomplishment in itself. So go Bears. Natasha, please.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for that wonderful intro. I'd like to start off with the land acknowledgement. Berkeley City College recognizes that the college sits on the territory of the Huichin, the ancestral and unceded land of the Chicoño-speaking Ohlone people, the successors of the sovereign Verona Band of Alameda County. This land was and continues to be of great importance to the Muwekma Ohlone tribe and other familial descendants of the Verona Band. We recognize that every member of the Berkeley community has and continues to benefit from the use and occupation of this land. Consistent with our values, we have a responsibility to acknowledge and make visible the college's relationship to Native peoples. As a member of the Berkeley community, it is vitally important that we not only recognize the history on the land on which we stand, but also we recognize that the Muwekma Ohlone people are alive and flourishing members of the Berkeley and broader Bay Area communities today. Thank you.
Thank you, Natasha. And if you ever need someone to hang out with you, UC Berkeley, invite me along. I'd love to come back. So would Dr. Johnson as well, too. Sounds like he's excited about the Bears as well. Oh, the Chancellor, too. Yeah, go Bears. We're Bears all over here. Woo! Okay. Exciting times. And then we have our mayor. He's a Bear as well, too. So there's a lot of UC Berkeley in the house here today. So once again, moving along in our program, every project requires successful leadership. And so we've seen a lot of leadership here at BCC. And true to this statement, Berkeley City College president right now is truly skilled at what she does. Dr. Denise Richardson arrived at BCC in July 2023 as an interim president, really knocked our socks off, and soon became the permanent president in October 2023. I guess I can easily say this, that she calls Berkeley home. She enjoys being at Berkeley. And so this institution is just an extension of her home, being that she lives in Berkeley and she works in Berkeley. So we'd like to invite her up right now, Dr. Richardson, to present some features of our new home, our new building, which is 2118 Milvia. Dr. Richardson, please.
Thank you so much, Vice President Brooks. Not only is VP Brooks an amazing MC, but he is also the principal planner of today's events. So please join me in giving him a hand of appreciation. It is truly the pleasure of a lifetime to serve as the president of Berkeley City College. So I can't tell you how grateful I am to all of you for showing up for us in such fashion here for our 50th anniversary and for the groundbreaking of our new building at 2118 Milvia. When we planned this event, we decided on a block party because it was important for us to share the joy and excitement of these two major milestones with our community. For 50 years, the faculty, classified professionals, and administrators of Berkeley City College have supported students in achieving their academic and career educational goals. But more than that, our students have the benefit of an educational environment that celebrates their rich diversity and their development as scholars ready to take on the world. Now to explore how it all began. Many of you may remember that Berkeley City College is not always what we've called ourselves. We've gone through a few transitions. When BCC became the fourth college in April 1974, it was called the Berkeley Learning Pavilion. Then, in October 1974, it became the Peralta College for Non-Traditional Study. In 1978, it was renamed Vista College, that's right. And finally, in 2006, we became Berkeley City College. Fun fact, in the fall of 1974, our enrollment was 906. We had 906 students for the fall of 1974. By fall of 1984, it was 5,904 students. This past fall, in 2023, despite the impact of the pandemic, despite uncertain economic times, we had an enrollment of 6,688. So we have come, that's right, we have come a very long way in 50 years. And because we are growing, our new 6-story, 600,000 square foot building, scheduled to be completed in December 2025, will provide us with the additional space we need to build upon our progress. This new building is a culmination of efforts that began almost 10 years ago when our Board of Trustees purchased the 2118 Milvia property. Since then, many have worked collaboratively to make this vision a reality, including students, former chancellors and presidents, administrators, faculty, classified professionals, and our amazing construction design professionals who collectively made this day possible. There have been many shifts in the mission and approach over our 50-year history, but one thing that has remained the same is that BCC is a place where lives are transformed. Not only the lives of our students, but in the words of our Faculty Senate President, Matt Freeman, it's a two-way street. We are also transformed by our students, And I would add that because of them, we are better educators and we are better people. Please join us in the tradition of Berkeley City College as we continue the good fight for the soul of our society. Accessible education, academic freedom, the perseverance of a functional democracy, equity, and social justice. Thanks again for being with us today. Now it is my great, great pleasure to welcome to the stage our fearless leader and our esteemed chancellor, Dr. Tamil Gyokurson.
Yes. Well, good afternoon. It's such an honor. Thank you for that warm introduction, Dr. Richardson, and thank you so much to Student Trustee Masan. This afternoon, we were standing over in the corner, and Trustee Masan whispered in my ear that she got into UC Berkeley, and I burst out in tears. We've built a good relationship, I think, together, and it felt really special that she waited from Friday so she could tell me in person. And I have to say, I've met so many people here today, former students whose children now go here, whose children, right, who've used and been in this community and have really generations of learners have been at the iterations of what is now Berkeley City College, and I couldn't be prouder and just more heart-filled in that. And so what I love about what Natasha did is sharing, right, the acknowledgement of the land, right? We owe so much to the, right, indigenous, aboriginal people whose homelands have given us these decades of generational learning, right? I am so grateful to them. And that today is about celebrating not just what we're here to do today, but really a history that's marked by what Dr. Richardson said, right? Change and iteration, that we don't have to stay the same, right? That we can actually see ourselves and move and shape and work in community with each other. It is an exciting time that is full of what? Passion, purpose, and possibilities. I had so much fun. I don't know if y'all were here for the 50th anniversary party. For those who weren't, there was kind of a lot of dancing, so I want to thank DJ Pupo for keeping the beats coming, and the Peralta and the Berkeley City College folks who, were at the tables handing out information about our incredible programs, the ASLC, right? Like our student leaders out really talking about how transformative this campus is for us. And I just, you see it in the faces of those who worked here. And I enjoyed dancing, and I got on a horse as well. So it was so funny. And I have to say, we haven't publicized it, in part because we didn't want to steal the thunder of Berkeley City College's golden anniversary. But the Peralta Community College District is also celebrating a milestone this year. The Peralta District was formed 60 years ago in 1964 with two colleges, Laney College by downtown Oakland and Merritt College on Grove Street. And the College of Alameda then came in 1968, and BCC's first iteration, see, I love that, first iteration, followed in 1974. Our mission statements have changed over the years, but our purpose has always been clear: to help students succeed in the classroom so that they can succeed in the life that they envision for themselves. It's amazing. We know, and I know you know, that's why you're here today, that education creates possibilities. And I want to thank you all for making exciting futures possible for the students at Berkeley City College and across the Peralta Community College District. I'm really proud of how far this district has come in the service of students and our community over the past 60 years. You are all very important part of that history and of that community, and I thank you for the support. The Peralta colleges depend on that community support, and I'm so glad that we have leaders to share their unwavering support of the colleges and particularly the students in the district. Leaders like Congresswoman Barbara Lee, I understand representatives from her office are here today. Thank you for being here. I want to thank Senator Miabanta's office, which includes at least 2 alumni that work there. And also, there you are, woo! And also, I like a lot of woots, so I could use some like feedback, y'all. No, just, okay, yeah, see? And also, the Alameda County Board of Supervisors office for your support. Thank you to the City of Berkeley, Berkeley City Council, and to Mayor Jesse Araguin. I am grateful to have you as part of our community. I want to recognize my colleagues from the Peralta Colleges. Many of them are here today, including representatives from our academic and classified senates and the 4 colleges and our district service center. Can I get some little love from, who's here? All right, all right. Yeah, really, I've got to tell you, just we've served alongside the most dedicated educators in every role. I'm so grateful to all of you for being here and celebrating and for the work that you do on behalf of our colleges. I'd like to thank the Peralta Department of General Services and AECOM, our bond program manager, as well as Kitchell, our project management team, looking after the Milvia Street project. I'd like to thank the development team, including Ratcliffe, our architects, and our general contractor, XL Construction. My gratitude also goes out to Shonda Scott and her 360 Total Associates Concepts team who help with PR and BRJ and Associates for their work. There's really, I've said this being chancellor, like it takes a village, right? This is not a solo endeavor. This is a community endeavor. And there's more information about the Milvia project, the Peralta Bond Program at build.peralta.edu. So find us online if you'd like to find out more information. Finally, I want to recognize the Peralta Community College District trustees who are here, including Trustee Natasha Masson, our student trustee, Board President Paulina Gonzalez Brito, Vice President and former faculty member Louis Quinlan, Trustee Nikki Gonzalez Yuen, and Trustee Shuit Johannes here. And I also want to acknowledge former longtime trustee Linda Handy, who is also here today. Please stand, the trustees and Trustee Handy, to be recognized. This has been a years and years endeavor. As you can see, I'm full of gratitude as we celebrate today, understanding our past, where we've been, celebrating our milestones like 50 years for BCC and 60 years for the Peralta District, and really looking into the future. I'm excited about what I see, which is this fabulous new building that's going to be rising right here, filled with students, employees, and community members full of passion, purpose, and possibilities. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for your support. Thank you to the voters. We're so grateful. And now I'm pleased to introduce Board President Paulina Gonzalez Brito.
I love the energy coming from this side and mentioning Dolores Huerta, that's amazing. Hi everybody, my name is Paulina Gonzalez Brito and it's an honor to serve as the president of the Peralta Community College District Board of Trustees. On behalf of the board, many who are here today, thank you all for being here. Today we celebrate more than just the groundbreaking of a new Berkeley City College building, a LEED certified, as board policy states, building, so great in terms of our work on the environment. We celebrate the vision and commitment of a community that prioritizes education and has done so for more than 50 years now. So happy anniversary to Berkeley City College. This impressive new building about to be built wouldn't be possible without the overwhelming support of the voters in our community for Measure G, the Peralta College's bond program, passed by over 75% of Alameda County voters in November 2018. Thank you. Your belief in the transformative power of education is truly inspiring. Measure G allows us to invest directly in our future, the future of students, our faculty, and directly into our community. This beautiful new facility at 2118 Milvia Street will provide Berkeley City College with state-of-the-art classrooms, labs, and resources to prepare students for success in today's job market. But the benefits extend far beyond these soon-to-be built walls. The construction of this building and others funded by Measure G create good-paying jobs for local tradespeople. Yes, that's important. This project injects resources directly back into our community, stimulating the local economy and creating opportunities for skilled workers. And that includes the district's recently approved commitment for hiring small, local, and minority-owned businesses for subcontracting work. This groundbreaking signifies the beginning of a new chapter for Berkeley City College, a chapter characterized by innovation, accessibility, and a commitment to excellence. Thanks to your support, the Peralta colleges are building beautiful new facilities that will inspire learning and empower our students to achieve their full potential. As we break ground today, let's remember the collaborative spirit that brought us here. Together, we are building more than just a building. We are building a brighter future for Berkeley City College students and for the entire East Bay community. Thank you once again for your unwavering support, and I look forward to getting to work on that groundbreaking. Thank you.
Thank you for those comments, Dr. Richardson, Dr. Gilkerson, and Board of Trustee President Paulina Gonzalez-Brito. So appreciate that. Just wanted to recognize a couple other individuals who are here, who have a long, rich history with our building here. And so if you could just stand, just so we can acknowledge you. The Honorable Lonnie Hancock, former Senator and Mayor of Berkeley. Thank you. And then her husband, Mr. Tom Bates, former Assemblyman and also former Mayor of Berkeley as well. We appreciate it. We really wanted to get in contact with these individuals, and fortunate enough we were able to, so we appreciate you being here and know that you really paved the way for the things that we're seeing right now. Also want to recognize, I don't know if he's still here, CEO of the Downtown Berkeley Association, John Kaner. So John has an amazing staff and team. They helped us set up things today. So thanks to him and his team as well. And then I wanted to recognize, I think we talked a little bit about Dr. Johnson, president of Merritt College. So he's here with us today. I saw Dr. Rudy Besikoff from Laney College as well. And then Dr. Pam Lusser from Alameda College as well. So these are the 4 colleges here for the Peralta system. And then I'd be remiss, we have great Berkeley staff, dean, faculty members, and students, but there's 2 ladies that serve on our executive team along with the president, so 3 ladies. So you've already met Dr. Richardson, but please, VP of Instruction, Cooney Hay, please stand. And then VP of Student Services, Dr. Stacy Shears as well. So we've had an amazing time these last few years. I joined BCC in August 2021, and we went through so many builder user group meetings. And so these 2 ladies were fantastic in kind of driving that process. So I wanted to make sure that everyone knew what you're seeing there is really a fabric of all the hard work of these individuals. So events like this allow us to showcase our great work and express appreciation for all those who have had a part in our success. And so as Dr. Gilkerson mentioned, the city of Berkeley is very key to that process. We have a long, rich history here. The city of Berkeley has a dedicated city council and their staff who has helped us over the years to really transform lives. And so we appreciate that partnership. With us today, we're pleased to have Mayor Jesse Arguyen, who is the mayor of Berkeley at this time. Now, Mayor Arguyen became the first Latino mayor after being elected in 2016, after serving on the city council for 8 years. Yes, hats off. He also serves as the Vice President of Association of Bay Area Governments, and as Berkeley's mayor, he has made addressing homelessness, affordable housing, improving infrastructure, and educational outcomes his top priorities. So it sounds like the mayor is closely aligned with our mission and goals as well. So at this time, we'd like to invite up the mayor to the stage to provide us with some comments as well.
Well, good afternoon. I'm really happy to be here to celebrate 2 milestones, not just the 50th anniversary of Berkeley City College, but also the groundbreaking of this exciting new building in the heart of downtown Berkeley. And I've been watching the progress of the construction for the last few months. My office is literally right there. looks over the site. So I hear all sorts of construction noise, and really excited that this important project is moving forward to provide more academic space so we can expand learning opportunities for more students in our community. Berkeley is fortunate to have an extensive education system. And oftentimes we think about Berkeley, we think about the University of California at Berkeley, but Berkeley City College is such a critical part of our city and the educational ecosystem we have here in our city. And for 50 years, Berkeley City College has played an instrumental role in opening doors for people of all ages. And as the president had talked about in her initial remarks around the history of Berkeley City College, I think we all remember before 2006, when Vista College was scattered at different sites all over Berkeley and Oakland, including students taking courses on the Berkeley campus. And it was in 2006 when we built this beautiful new campus on Center Street that really Berkeley City College made the heart of downtown Berkeley its home. And I want to acknowledge all the work that got us to this point, particularly the work of our former Assemblyman Tom Bates, when it played a very important role in helping make this new campus a reality. So thank you, former Assemblyman, former Mayor Bates, for your work. Former trustee Darrell Moore, who represented the city of Berkeley on the Peralta Board of Trustees and was a champion of the new campus. And then obviously trustee Nikki Gonzalez-Uem, who's represented Berkeley since 2004 and has been a really strong advocate for the expansion of Berkeley City College. Obviously, it's no secret of how expensive education can be, and the impacts of the pandemic combined with inflation has made higher education and career opportunities harder to obtain. And just to reflect on the pandemic, I really want to just commend Peralta for your work in supporting your students and supporting community during the pandemic, opening up Berkeley City College to provide meals, to provide resources for our students who are struggling because of the impact of the pandemic. And it really was that partnership that we had with Peralta to support our students and our families who are most directly impacted by the pandemic that helped them succeed. So thank you for Peralta for being a critical partner in that effort. But community colleges are so important to expand the doors of opportunity. And whether you want to attend a four-year institution or a trade school, there's nothing wrong with attending a trade school, or you haven't figured out what you want to do with your life, community colleges such as BCC provide opportunities to pursue your future careers at free tuition. So we're fortunate to have BCC and the Greater Peralta District provide so many resources, and I'm always inspired by the achievements that come from our students who often go on to do great things in our community. We all recognize that the importance of education and the need to make it accessible to all is paramount to a strong democracy. And we would not be here right now if that was not true. And that's why the City of Berkeley, Berkeley City College, the Berkeley Unified School District, and UC Berkeley, once again acknowledging the leadership of Mayor Bates, have worked together to create a path for Berkeley students to grow up with equitable opportunities to achieve their full potential. In 2008, Vision 2020 was launched, a citywide collective impact partnership to address racial opportunity gaps in academic and student achievement. Since then, academic scores have increased across the board, yet the impacts of the pandemic have exposed, in some cases, deepened these disparities. And while all of us have worked together to ensure that students have continued access and support during these difficult times, we know that there is more work to be done. So I want to just acknowledge that we're working to create a new collective impact partnership, and Berkeley City College and Peralta is a critical partner in this effort, so that we can, once and for all, close the gaps of opportunity for all of our kids and all of our families in Berkeley to achieve their full potential. Taking into account the latest trends in technology, creating investments in STEM programs to provide career opportunities for jobs of tomorrow. Part of that is the partnership we have Bayer Pharmaceuticals, our second largest employer in Berkeley. We were able to secure a $30 million development agreement with Bayer to allow their expansion in Berkeley. And part of that includes an investment to support the STEM programs here at Berkeley City College. So we want to grow those partnerships with our business community, grow those opportunities for young people to get good jobs in our community. So it's fitting that on this 50th anniversary, we're not only reflecting on our past, but we're looking to the future. And today's groundbreaking, we know that the next 50 years for Berkeley City College look promising. So literally having an office directly across from the construction site, it can get noisy. But I know that this minor inconvenience is well worth the reward that this new building will create. The new classrooms, the art studios, the learning resource facilities that will help support a next generation of students to have an ample opportunity to thrive. So I look forward to the completion of this project, coming back for the opening in a year, knowing that this investment will expand upon the amazing work that all of you do to support our students and lift up so many people in our community. So congratulations on 50 years. Here's to 50 more years. And really thank you for the strong partnership with the city of Berkeley and to supporting so many kids and so many families to have the opportunity to live their dreams. Thank you very much.
Let's give another round of applause for Mayor Arreguín. Thank you. Next up, we wanted to showcase representatives of our complete campus. And so we'll have our classified president, Tom Rizza, who will provide some comments. Then he will introduce our academic senate president, Matthew Freeman. And then we'll be closing with a student. I did promise you that we're going to start a program with a student and we're going to end with a student. We'll be closing with our ASBC student body president, Christian Klichev, as well. So I'd like to invite Tom up at this time.
All right, thanks a lot, Sean. I'll be very brief here. You know, I joined Berkeley City College just about 2.5 years ago. I had worked for a long time in television news with my partner over here, Dean Smith, actually. So I'm glad he can come down. But one of the first things that really blew me away about working for a community college is the idea of participatory governance. Which is really a partnership between the administration, the classified professionals who I am so gracious and honored to be their president, the academic senate, and the ASBCC, the student government organization. And one of the first things that I took part in when I was being onboarded was we had a town hall for this very building. And I kind of couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, they're really going to let us name this place? They're really going to let us talk about the colors on the sign here? And it really just kind of showed that commitment to providing spaces for our students. I'm really happy to hear the feedback that we're going to be opening up areas for more students to congregate, for our learning communities, for our tutoring center, and all of the wonderful things that will go along with it. So I just want to say thank you so much. I'm so excited to be around when this building opens, and that's the end of my comments. I will now invite up our Academic Senate President, Matt Freeman.
Good afternoon, folks. Come on, we're having a celebration. Let's put our hands together. Let's go. Bring the energy. There we go. See, I like this over here. Shout out to the construction crew that showed up today. Let's give them a round of applause. They're putting the work in, the blood, sweat, and tears, the shovels, the helmets. They're making our future a reality. Folks, today, my name is Matt Freeman. First of all, I teach political science here at Berkeley City College. I've been here for 15 years, and for the last 4 years, I've been proudly honoring the service of faculty as the elected Academic Senate President, and so it's my privilege and honor to be here in that role. But today, democracy gets a win. As a country, as a community, as a state, we have decided that we continue to put in the energy and invest in public education. It culminates in our buildings all around the city of Berkeley and in the Bay Area, and indeed across the street as we look at the building and the investment in our democracy and the future of Berkeley City College in a new building. So democracy's hope is in our future. It's in the faces of our students, and we see it every day. And so I wanted to take this time to thank all of you who came up to celebrate this accomplishment and the work that we put in every day to help in transforming lives. Indeed, our lives are transformed by the work that is conducted here at Berkeley City College, and the community's lives are transformed, and most importantly, our students' lives, we hope, are transformed as well. A lot of folks have put in a lot of hard work to make this day possible. Not only is today a celebration of the 50 years that Berkeley City College has been in service of this community, but as already been noted, this is a celebration of our future as well. And so we're excited to usher in a new era by recognizing that today's work is a culmination of multi-generations of students that have come before you and will continue to bring their future into our building. For the faculty at Berkeley City College, this new building represents the promise and the possibility of not only the students that have graced our halls already, but the future generations of students who will march through our art studios, our communications labs, our anthropology labs, and the classrooms that we will try to cultivate and respect and honor the tradition of those who came before us in educating a future generation of community college students. On behalf of the Academic Senate and the faculty, I wanted to thank all of the folks who have put in this work, in particular the faculty who have been a part of the 10-year effort, multiple administrations, multiple faculty leaders who contributed to, as our VP AS, Sean Brooks, already mentioned, our builder user groups, which we lovingly refer to as the bugs. Faculty have been a part of this conversation from the very beginning, and we are excited to have been consulted all along the way with our administration, with our board of trustees, with our district and college level teams. And we are excited that the building that will be built right across the street from where we stand today, across the street from our mayor's office, as is already noted, is a reflection of that collective effort and the collective investment in this community's future and the future of Berkeley, Alameda County, and indeed our country. So thank you so much, everybody. It is now my distinct pleasure and honor to introduce a young man that I have come to know in his service role as the student body president of your associated students of Berkeley City College. The future is bright, and I see it in his eyes. Christian Kilchev, welcome. And as he walks up here, I want to take a moment of personal privilege as a community college alumni and a UC Berkeley Cal Bear. Congratulations, Christian, who is now joining the Cal Bears family, marching from BCC to UC Berkeley, another business major. So congratulations, Christian. The future is bright, and we're hopeful, and we celebrate your accomplishments and the students you represent. Christian Kilchev.
All right, thanks so much for the warm welcome. Yeah, so my story is not too different from kind of the part of the demographic that goes to Berkeley City College. So post-high school, I was kind of aimless. I was sort of lost in terms of academia. I had no sort of goal. I didn't know what I wanted to even major in. So my brother, who was a student here in 2018 to 2019, he actually told me that this option was actually available to me. So I enrolled in a day. I kind of shifted my whole life. I was going to attend a UC very far from home, but I kind of shifted my whole kind of life in a day. So I applied to Berkeley City College, and then in August of last year, I found myself in the most welcoming community that I've ever been in. You know, the wide range of majors, the wide range of departments that we offered, the wide range of, you know, demographics and sort of people that go to this college to enjoy the thing that should be celebrated, you know, free education for everyone, was so welcoming to me. They welcomed me with open arms, and yeah, it was my sort of safe haven to explore my interests, know what I wanted to do. I was lucky enough to land on, you know, my intended major early on, and then the past 2 years, I've really seen how much Berkeley City College and community college in general supports any person from any walk of life, literally anyone. I've you know, friends that are like 16, and then I have friends that are, you know, much older, and then come from more or less traditional sort of educational patterns. And that's something to be celebrated, that, you know, we offer a sort of platform for any student to get to where they want to be. And, you know, Berkeley City College especially does an astounding job at this. I mean, it may go unnoticed when you first start to be a student here as it was for me, but we have, countless departments offered. Shout out to the Career and Transfer Center for aiding me through my application process. The Learning Resources Center, the best study center on campus. Just departments like this, and the people that you meet here are truly people that are going to stay in your life forever. And with commemorating this new building, I'm sure that the next generation of students and student leaders and everyone will enjoy this building, and this really celebrates the expansion of the service of free education that we offer. And I'm very glad that this is taking place, and I'm sure it'll be seen from many more parts of Berkeley, such as Berkeley High. And I'm just so glad that this is taking space, and I'm so glad to have found my community here at Berkeley City College and to meet everyone that I've met. And it's been a complete shift in everything in the past 2 years, and I'm just so grateful to have everyone and to have met these people and to serve as a student body president. So thanks so much.
So there you have it, folks, our whole team. So we heard from the Classified Senate, the Academic Senate, and Christian, our student president here at ASBCC. So once again, congratulations, Natasha and Christian, on the next step. So we appreciate that. Just a few more members that we want to recognize. So I don't think we recognize the president of the chamber, Beth. She's here with us as well. So we appreciate that. We have our director of security here, Amy Marshall, who's here as well. So thank you, Amy. And hats off to Marina Security. We thank Marina Security for all their work that they've done to help us the last few years. So thanks to Marina. And then we have Mark Johnson here, our PIO at the district. So we couldn't have an event without Mark. So we appreciate that. Okay. Oh, and our bond oversight committee members are here too. I think Stacy Thompson's here, as well as other members. And then lastly, so when we put together our groundbreaking ceremony, we had a committee that we assembled and for all the events that we wanted to do. And so there were quite a few members who stepped up and helped us. So I want to recognize those individuals. Patrick Wallace, thank you for being on our committee. Jenny Lowood as well. Naila Kills, I think she's inside planning for our reception, but Naila was instrumental for us. John Wynn, thank you for the student ambassadors and all the work that you do here for BCC. As well as one of my favorites, because whenever I call her and ask her for some money, she always delivers. Where is Lisette Flores? Is Lisette here? Okay, she's somewhere here. Thank you, Lisette. And then Joe Bay on the ones and twos with the sound and the podium and everything else. Thank you, Joe. And I think Matt Freeman already mentioned Excel Construction, but we have their team here, and Colin and his staff built this amazing stage just overnight, so we appreciate that work. So thanks again to Excel and to our partners, Kitchell, who we've already recognized. And then last but not least, I'm saving the best for last, my main guy, Michael Avalar. Michael has been instrumental in the streetscape and everything else that he's done here. So thank you, Michael, for your work. And then our head custodian, Bobby Burks, and his staff, Yangtze's here. Our building only stays the way it can stay with the help of Bobby and his staff. So we want to thank him for his work as well. So we will like to move forward with the next segment of our program. So the time has come now to present our plaques. So we'd like to invite up the Chancellor and also Dr. Richardson, our President, to present the plaques that we have here for those in attendance who were instrumental in our program. So as you're coming up, the Chancellor and our President will pass you a plaque, and then we want to get a photo op with you, with the Chancellor and our President at that point in time. So the first person that we'll invite up is a representative from Barbara Lee's office here. I think Joseph Hansen. Is Joseph here? Joseph, thank you. Congratulations for being a partner with us. Please send our sentiments to Congresswoman Barbara Lee. Next up, we'll have Mayor Jesse Araguin. Hopefully I got it right this time. I know. Thank you, Mayor, for being patient with me. Araguin, I got it. We'll recognize Tom Rizza and Matt Freeman and Christian. All three come up at one time, please. They'll just get one. They share it together. You guys have to split this. It's like the Larry O'Brien Trophy. You have it for a week, and then you take it somewhere else. Someone else has it for a week. So you have to share it. So whoever can bench press the most gets it the first week. All right. All right. Next up, we'll invite our board president, Paulina Gonzalez Brito. If you could come forward, please, for your plaque. Thank you for all your hard work being our board president. Then we'd like to invite up board vice president, Louis Quinlan. Mr. Quinlan, thank you for your contributions as well. We'd like to invite up board trustee, Dr. Nikki Gonzalez UN. Thank you for your contributions. Then we'd like to invite up board trustee Shuit Johannes, please. Thanks. Thank you for your contributions, and thank you for attending today. And then we'd like to invite up Berkeley's power couple, Mayor Tom Bates and former Mayor Lonnie Hancock as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'd like to invite up CBOC Chair Andrea Dawson. Is Andrea here? Oh, come on up, please. Thank you. I want to recognize you. Thanks for your contributions to our project as well. Now for our construction team, we'd like to invite up members of AECOM. Is there anyone here from AECOM to accept the plaque on your behalf? Thank you so much. Sharon Serrano. I always know when there's money involved, Sharon's there. And her checks are always good. Next part of our construction team, Radcliffe Architects. Patricia and her team. Thank you, Patricia. So Radcliffe were our architects in the building. After several iterations, we were able to have our plans approved by DSA, and so they were instrumental in listening to us and being able to provide us what we needed for our new building. So thank you again. We also like to invite up former trustee Lisa Handy. We have a plaque. Linda, I'm sorry. I'm new to the district. Okay. I've only been here 3 years, so I'm still working on names. No. The Honorable Linda Handy. Thank you. Woo! And our last 2 members that we'll bring up are part of our construction team, and these individuals would also lead us to the new site for the photo opportunity. We're going to have Excel Construction come up. So can members of their team come up to receive a plaque, please? Colin, is Todd here? Okay. Come on, Todd. So we have Todd, Colin, and Jeff of Excel Construction. So they are the general contractors on our new building, and so it's by their work that we're able to see the progress that we've seen thus far. Colin loves pictures, you can tell. All right, thank you. And then last but not least, we'll have Kitchell. So representatives from Kitchell will come up. So Camille, are you here? I guess Jeremy, Bob Parks. Thank you so much for your work. So they've been our eyes and ears and really, as our project managers, really helping us to make the right decisions. And then, congratulations once again. And then the last two plaques go to our esteemed chancellor and our president. So each of you can have a plaque and take a group picture together as well. So these are all our contributing partners. We appreciate everyone. What we wanted to do right now is have a photo opportunity for everyone who received the plaque. So our photographer would like to invite everyone back up who received the plaque for a group picture, and then we'll convene with our photo opportunity. Sure.
I think Excel and Kitchell are here recruiting. You need to put your back into it.